Hey guys, welcome back. This is week 7 and 8 of me creating crap. So this week I'm going to be making custom pins and stickers. I got this idea from a YouTuber, Facebook creator named Mariah Elizabeth. And my kids absolutely love going on YouTube to watch creators. They watch a lot of gaming creators, they watch a lot of crafting creators, pretty much anything crafty or gaming wise. And because of them, I've ended up watching a lot of the videos as well. And two of my favorites that they watch are Mariah Elizabeth and Nerdy Crafter. Mariah Elizabeth is one of my favorites. And the reason why I like her so much is because we've watched her so long that we've watched her grow and mature. Her videos have gotten better and better. And it's just, she started off just like me, just sitting behind a camera and doing whatever she wanted. And to me, that was really, really inspiring. And she is one of the reasons why I started this channel. So I got a lot of ideas from her, things I want to try, things that may be interesting. And one of my favorite videos was she made custom pins. And I said, oh my God, I want to try that. I do collect pins. I do collect Pokemon pins as well as other pins. A lot of horror pins and a lot of just funny, nerdy ones. So making my own was something that I had to try. So I followed the steps that she had in her video, and I will be showing you those steps as well. The reason why I decided to combine week 7 and 8 is because I didn't take into account just how much waiting time there was between the pin steps. So it ended up taking longer than I thought it was going to be. So while those steps were being completed and I was waiting, I decided to mess around in Design Space and kind of thinking like, what can I do to fill this time that's not super involved, but something that would be fun. And I remembered that she also made her own stickers, and I looked in Design Space and I was like, hey, this looks like something that could be pretty easy. I ended up going on Etsy and I got my hands on whatever files I could. Anything from, Christmas to Thanksgiving to horror to anime. I basically could make anything. I have so many files that it took me hours and hours just to download them all. So while I was making the pins, I went through the steps that she had on her video on how to make stickers. I had so much fun. I spent a couple hours here and there and I ended up with so many stickers. I don't even know what to do with them all. My kids have come to me and said, hey, can you make me these kinds of stickers? And what kind of stickers can you make? Like I said, I could make anything. So I've ended up making stickers for my kids as well as pins for my kids. And, I had so much fun. So I'll be going over the steps with you on how to make pins and then how to make stickers. It's really easy. It's definitely something that you can do without the machines that I have. I definitely used mine because, I'm still learning how to use them and kind of seeing what I can do, the possibilities. But it is still something that you can do with just a little bit of supplies. I'll be going over the supplies as well. And if you guys have any questions or want me to help you kind of go through how to do them, just let me know. Send me a message or comment on my post and I'd be more than happy to help you. The first thing that we're going to start with is pins. And then after I show you the steps for pins, we're going to go over stickers. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And like I said, just let me know if you have any questions.
All right, so the stuff that you're going to need for this project is you're going to need shrink plastic, that shrinky dink stuff you played with when you were 10. Pin backs, which obviously are used to put on the back of the pins to make them stick to things. And then you're going to need glue. I used E6000. This stuff is pretty dang strong. Now, this stuff is called 3D Dimension. It's kind of like that film, that plastic film you see on pins. That's exactly what it is. And then this here, I'm in Design Space. I'm choosing the designs that I want, making sure they're the right size. Remember that it obviously has to be bigger because when it shrinks, it's going to shrink. So I'm taking off the shrink film and then I'm just taking off all the bits that I don't want. Now, if you're not using a Cricut machine like I am, you can just use scissors. If you print on the sheet or even if you draw on it, just cut it. It's pretty flimsy, pretty easy to cut. put it in the oven, and then watch it shrink. So here they are, all baked. They are the size they're going to be. They're obviously hard now. Now, I'm nuts, and I'm willing to admit that. And the fact that they weren't completely flat drove me crazy. So I took an iron, got it hot, got it pliable again, and then I pressed really hard, and wouldn't you know, they came out pretty dang flat. For once, me being crazy actually came up with a pretty good trick. I wanted that glossy finish to the pins, and this 3D dimension stuff is exactly how that works. Excuse me while I zoom all the way up in it. So remember in school where they had you use that dropper to see how many drops you could put on a penny before it, spilled over? That's basically what this was. I was surprised actually that it didn't just spill over the side. But, it had like a dome finish, just like when you did the little penny thing. Now, I said that I was surprised, but if I would have paid attention more in school, I probably wouldn't have been surprised. But, it is what it is. So, just finishing it up, finishing all the other ones, making sure that they all look good. Now, it does look cloudy, but it will clear up. In fact, here they are, all cleared up, kinda. There were bubbles, lots of bubbles on some of them. Some of them were okay, but there were bubbles. I think that I shook it maybe too much or was not steady enough, which is hard for me to do anyway because, tremors. But like they say, practice makes perfect. I will just continue to do it, even though some of them may suck. But, they'll get better eventually, right? So while I'm doing my thing back there, I'm just going to say that I think I completed a rite of passage for a video creator by having my first troll come at me. And you're just making more entertainment for me. So thank you, random guy I don't know, for helping me complete this milestone. So back to the task at hand, we are going to be gluing the backs onto the pins. This stuff smells super strong, so I would recommend not doing it in a small office like I did. They came out really nice. I like them. Obviously, there's room for improvement, but they're pretty cool. So very little supplies needed to make stickers. Obviously, you just need sticker paper, either printable or not printable, and then a pair of scissors. However, I used every piece of machinery that I possibly could just because it looked like fun. Now, don't be alarmed by the chaos that's about to ensue, but I chose all the files that I wanted to, uploaded them all at the same time, and then resized them all. I know, but going back and forth and hitting the upload button was just too much for me. On some of these files, you can see the grid behind the picture. If I would have kept it the way it is, the Cricut would have tried to cut around each individual letter instead of having a full sticker. How I fixed that was I put shapes behind the pictures and then I attached them together and made them one file. This part was a lot of fun. I was able to customize the stickers and make them how I wanted them and unique to me. I had a lot of fun choosing the styles that I wanted, the different colors, the different shapes, just, adding things, deleting things. I could have spent hours just sitting here and designing and choosing different stickers. As I said earlier, I have an ungodly amount of files. I could very well just do that. Anyway, so I ran it through the Cricut, and then after that, I separated the stickers from the sheet, keeping the back on them, so obviously it wasn't sticky. And then because, Buffy wasn't enough, I decided to make even more stickers, which was so much fun. Here they are, all the Buffy ones, and I've got to say, I think they look pretty darn good. I mean, they look so good, I could sell them. Thank you so much for watching my video this week, and I hope to see you next time. Now, I'm going to go make more stickers.